Alright, man. I don't care if you're late getting in here. We're gonna dive right into it. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. I have a tradition of always playing Elf Tower, New Mexico. Whenever I read One Piece, and so I'm gonna just continue that, and yeah, yeah, we gonna get into it. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. 20 years. Okay, I tried to tell people. Is German trying to infiltrate Chocolate Town again? Alright, man, let's get into it. We ain't finna play with it. Move Onigashima out of the way! Luffy, wait! Well, he's a fucking grown man. Luffy, wait! That can't be done! It's not... I know you will one day find a way to revive the Kozuki clan in the future. Ugh! Very well. Let me hear. What? Very well. I'll take this one head on. Have you heard? Straw Hat? This country's hero burned to death 20 years ago. Oh, shit. What we doing? What's going on? Flaming Drum Dragon. So he about to bang the drum. He's about to play the drums of liberation with your fucking head, nigga. This has been a lawless land since then. They've waited all this time for you saviors to show up. Hot. Don't worry, it's okay to let go. I'll assure you I won't run. Oh, that was Kaido. It's okay to let go. I assure you I won't run. After all, your right hand won't come crashing down. Because I'm going to vaporize it. Okay. Great blazing dragon torch. Phonic. Sounds like Kenny Danko. Oh! Like I'll let that happen. Gumma Gumma no. Rising dragon. We were just talking about this. The fact that hold on. And we gonna run it back. We were talking about the fact that Kid, we were just talking about this. It's funny. Kid didn't have this guy, Hyogoro. They didn't have him. He didn't have the opportunity to learn about hockey flow. And yeah, man, like it's just funny to see that he's thinking about this. So we're about to get a massive amount of like hockey coming out of Luffy. Like you can already see it, bro. Oh my god, blazing boggle. Let's get there. Let's go. Come on. What do you call hockey is known as Rio here in Wano. Gramps taught me how to attack without making contact. I'm gonna knock you to the bottom of hell. Bajrangan. Hanuman. Oh, Hindu monkey god. Ooh. The kanji. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Oh no, Kiku. I didn't mean to drop you. Please be alive. Don't go dying on me now. Sir Straw Hat, we're counting on you. Take Kaido down. Finish him for good. This nightmare won't end unless Kaido is driven from this land. I don't know what kind of voice to fucking give a fucking turtle, my nigga. Like, how do you fucking voice a turtle? Odin-sama, his retainers are getting away. Odin-sama. Who was saying that? I can't remember who said that. Run! Odin-sama, don't look back. Odin-sama. Alright, it said that we disconnected, so we're gonna reconnect it real quick. We're gonna reconnect that shit real quick. Alright, cool. We almost done. I can't. We gonna keep running it back until we're done. You already know what it is. El Tower, New Mexico, nigga. You see the shirt, you see the band, you know what it is. Move. Don't hesitate to shoot any vermin.
Don't hesitate to shoot any vermin that dares to defy the Shogun.
I want to make sure that we caught up. Wait, hold on. Alright, cool. What of Odin's wife?
She was confirmed dead in Bakura town. Bakura.
I'm sorry, I had a flashback of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
No one else was seen fleeing the ruins.
And see, now I'm thinking that she's actually gonna pop up.
The Kozuki line is officially dead. Now the time has come for you, Daimyo, to choose. Will you help us usher in a new Wano, or will you try to wage war?
A stupid question with an obvious answer. We refuse to recognize the Shogun that isn't a Kozuki. Oh, that's them. We refuse to recognize a Shogun that isn't a Kozuki. It is our duty to avenge Odin.
Weaklings. It would be an insult to call any of you a samurai.
Damn it! If only that fool didn't have Kaido backing him. Quiet. Orochi has ears everywhere. Kaido's forces will find us. Track down every able-bodied young man you can and bring them here. This entire country will become a weapons factory.
Wait! Please don't take him! Daddy!
Who do you think you're mouthing off to? Why has the river gone dark? There's no more drinking water. The crops won't grow. There's nothing left to eat. Oh man. It's all culminating. Everybody's and see, this is where I start getting excited when I read One Piece, bro. Cause see, this is the thing that we gotta understand. Like, this could be a moment where we could be learning that Haki, the reason Luffy is able to do everything he does is because his Haki is influenced by the fact that he has the voice of all things, which connects him to the cries of everybody around him. And if that's the case, this nigga is hitting Kaido with 20 years worth of pain and suffering from an entire island and group of people, not to mention the samurai, not to mention the family of Odin. Bruh, I'm wondering if the voice of all things actually increases the haki because you're able to understand the intentions and will of other people. You get what I'm saying? And if they align with you, then of course it'd be a haki bloom. And if they don't, then it still could be a haki bloom, because you still have to face the opposition of this person doesn't agree with me and they have a different will and ideal than me, and I gotta face them. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue.
If you can still breathe, you can still work. Keep your hands moving, you scum. Don't count on any miracles coming to save you. The borders are staying closed. We have to be patient. It'll be a long winter, but we have to believe in Toki-sama's words. Look at these gluttonous fools, Kaido. They actually ate the leftovers of the defective smile fruits. Oh, that's Snarf Snarf face says.
Look at these gluttonous fools, Kaido. They actually ate the leftovers of the defective smile fruits. That's it. Let's have the rest of Ibisu follow suit. Their bellies will stay empty and their loved ones will continue to keel over. But they won't be able to do anything except grin brightfully.
They'll never stop like, bruh, this nigga evil. He evil.
And we're gonna run back to this in a second. It's the perfect fate.
It's the perfect fate for this country's pest. Curse you, Komurasaki. I'm taking your with me. You shouldn't have underestimated the wrath of the Kurozumi clan. I'm sorry, I really was getting into character right there. I'll see you burning in hell. We can drink together down there.
Seems things are getting out of hand here. Please make Orochi disappear. That's beautiful. That's the last head too. That's the last head. Free us from this hell. Give us a sip of clear water. Nigga, this shit hard, bruh. Nigga, this shit hard, bruh. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a fucking chapter, dude. What a fucking chapter. Oh, my God. Does a weird thing at the end. I'm pretty sure you guys won't like it. But yeah, let's just run through this. Let's just run through this real quick. As soon as the punch and the clash starts, we enter. Okay, so the flashback is on them, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like with the voice of all things, like Luffy can literally communicate with people who are unconscious. And the thing that I wanted to go back to and talk about was this evil fucking bastard right here. Sorry, the kids are vacuuming right now. The kids are actually cleaning because they need to do better. Anyway, I love them for real. But this is the part right here that like fucks with me and like fucks it up. Right here, he's talking about smiles. Clearly, he's talking about the false devil fruits. And this is the thing I was talking about with my homie Big Fletch last night. It seems to me that they've been trying to. I don't think God Valley is about the Celestial Dragons having a home. I think it's more or less about it being a scientific laboratory, because if they killed off a whole race of people, where we get that background story here. We get that background story in Wano with King and the Lunarian race. They were killed off. Why? Because the Celestial Dragons wanted their home. So if they killed off a whole race to have their home over here, why would they? Is this like some summer vacation home? Like, why would Shanks be over here being a Celestial Dragon child? I don't think he's that. I think he's something the government actually created to control, that had hockey as well as, like they created him pretty much to control the Goma Goma no Mi, or the fucking Nika Nika no Mi, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, like Hito Hito no Mi, that's what it's called. But yeah, like when it comes down to it, I honestly feel as though the scientists and the world government have always been trying to replicate what the D-Clan was able to do with their kingdom, with their ancient kingdom. Clearly, the devil fruits were created in the ancient kingdom. We don't know why. It could have been as a result to fight off the Celestial Dragons and the 20 kingdoms that came up against them. We don't know why Voice of All Things is so popular, or like with the D's and stuff like that, or whatever. We don't know. There's several things we don't know. You get what I'm saying? And I'm rambling at this point, but the long and short of it all pretty much is me trying to tell you guys, and it's Vacuum Coon in the background over there. The thing that I'm trying to get you guys to understand and see is that the Celestial Dragons and the world government have been trying to replicate everything that the D-Clan was able to do. Everything that Vegapunk knows now is a combination of his own thinking and the way his brain works, in conjunction with technologies from the past that either the world government collected or that he found along the way as a fucking pirate with Mads. And I think God Valley is where he discovered the blueprints that the world government had about the lineage factor, which helped him crack the code on lineage factors. When it says that Vegapunk is 500 years in the future, I don't think he's 500 years in the future. I think he's 500 years in the past, along with his own goofy, thoughts and stuff like that, or whatever. His own goofy ideas of what to do with the information that he has is what I'm trying to say. Just like Frankie, like if Frankie had the blueprints for the dial, even now, like there's a whole idea about Frankie making himself into Pluton, because he's the only one that has the memory. He's the only one that knows the blueprints. He held them and then he memorized them and then he burned them, and then he modifies his body so he could easily modify his body according to the blueprints. You get what I'm saying? So I think that that's what Vegapunk has done, is that he took everything that they did, and instead of doing exactly what they did, he's been remixing the brick pretty much. He's been, stretching it. He's been stepping on the dope. He's been putting his own spin on it pretty much, is what I'm saying. All that being said, I can see a world in One Piece where Shanks is actually, God Valley is a laboratory where they were trying to replicate devil fruits. I also think that that's where they were trying to build a human, and it's not far-fetched to say that cloning and stuff like that is not in this world, because Sanji is a part of a family like the Vinsmoke family, the Germa nation, the Germa army. They clone soldiers. So there's not a world, there's not a chance that I will put past Oda to have Shanks actually be either a clone of Joy Boy or a test tube baby, pretty much. Now, he still could be the child of a celestial dragon, of course, but I think that there was something going on with Shanks around his birth that drew the attention of Rox and Roger, and of course Garp was sent there to stop it. But ultimately, I feel as though that Shanks was created to control things, but having been taken in by Roger and seeing the freedom of everything that what it means to be a pirate and stuff, he clearly formulated his own plans, wanting the ideals of freedom, looking up to Roger. Like, he still looks up to Roger. So I can see a world where something or somebody connected to the world government, created by the world government, is raised up by a pirate. And not only that, here's also another thing that we have to remember, and this is what I was talking about, the ABD thing in that last video I did. Yeah, I think that's why Garp took care of Ace, and I'm glad that they said it. I'm glad that somebody else got that point out. But yeah, that pretty much is. This is only pointing me back to the thought process that the world government has always been trying. This is not a recent thing. They've gotten this far through the advancements of Vegapunk, Caesar Clown, fucking Judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got this far because of them. They got this far because of their brains and how they think and what they've done with the technologies from the past and the information that the world government had on the technologies from the past. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, dude. I'm high. Anyway, much love to you guys, man. And yeah, that's been a One Piece reaction. All right.